Next tag comes with the form tag, where it takes the user input such as login or the booking forms. Image tag used to display the images. It is the hyperlink tag which navigate from pages or external site and etc. Input defines the input fields, and button clickable buttons, submit or book now something buttons used in the button tag. Header, footer, section, article, these are also the tags, where header defines the top section, footer defines the bottom section, and section where groups related content into logical parts of the page. Article represent independent content like blog posts or property descriptions. Nav contains navigation links for easy page movements. Table contains the where tabular data is displayed with use of the table tag, and span tag used to style small text portions with other elements. And coming to the CSS overview, CSS full form is Cascading Style Sheets, where CSS is used to style and design web pages created with the HTML. It controls the layout, colors, fonts, background, spacing, and overall appearance of the website. CSS helps makes the websites to attractive, consistent, and responsive across all devices. It separates content from presentation design, making maintenance and easier. Modern CSS include features like Flexbox, grid, and animations for better layouts. And coming to the types of CSS, there are totally three types of CSS. One is inline CSS, and internal CSS, and external CSS. Coming to the inline CSS, it is the directly used inside the HTML tag, where it is the simple form of the CSS styling. For example, here, if we are writing any paragraph like welcome to Home, inside the starting tag P, we use style is equal to color blue. It applies the blue for the text of the in the paragraph, and it is the mainly importance of inline CSS is it is used for quick one-time styling for specific elements. And the second type is the internal CSS, which is written inside a style tag of the header part of the HTML, where, for example, it is defined inside the head of the HTML. Inside the style tag, we use body as background color. Then the whole page background color becomes the which color we have defined. It is used when styling is required only for one page, but in case of if we are using for different pages CSS styling, we mainly refer the external CSS, where it is written in the separate file called .css file and linked using the link tag. In the head of the HTML, we use link rel is equal to style sheet href style.css. Here we use the .css file which we have used, and it is best for large websites because it keeps design consistent and easy to manage. Next, the main part of the CSS and main usage of the CSS is padding box model, where it is a text version for PPT, where here the padding in the padding content box. This defines the border, and margin is the gap between the content and the margin. The content is the actual text or the image. Padding is the space inside the border around the content, and the border is the line surrounding the padding. Margin is the space outside the border and the elements. Next, coming to the JavaScript, the overview of the JavaScript is a high level and lightweight programming language used to make the web pages interactive and the dynamic. It works along with the HTML and CSS. JavaScript runs directly in the browser, meaning no installation is required. It can respond to user actions like clicks, form submissions, and key presses, where it provides the interactive between the interactive web page. Next, the modern JavaScript includes some features like uh, let and const for variable declaration, and arrow functions is used for the function, and template literals and promises and assigns or await handling asynchronous operations. Coming to the MERN stack. MERN is the popular JavaScript full stack development technology used to build modern web applications. It consists of four powerful technologies that work together to handle both front end and the back end development. uh, the main description about the MERN stack is the MERN stack is described as M means MongoDB, E means Express.js, R means React.js, N means Node.js. These four are called as the stack MERN stack components. Coming to the MongoDB, this is a NoSQL database which used to store data in JSON like documents. Scalable, it is fast and easy to use with JavaScript. And E stands for Express.js. This is a backend web frame for Node.js which simplifies routing, API creation, and server management. And coming to R, it is the React.js, a front-end JavaScript library for building dynamic and responsive user interfaces developed by a Meta. And N stands for Node.js, a JavaScript runtime environment that allows running JS on the server side, handles requests, APIs, and connects to the database. And the main learnings from the internships are a full stack development built end to end web apps using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Node.js, and MongoDB. It gives the practical project experience to all of us, developing a real time project, only up connecting front end and back end with API integration. UI or UX responsive design, learn to creative, user friendly, and mobile responsive interfaces. Problem solving and debugging, strengthen logical thinking and learn to debug efficiently. Teamwork and deployment, use GitHub for collaborations and deploy the project or Netlify.